It's CreepyOS. She really wants me to play this today. That's why the stream is later than usual. I wasn't supposed to stream today at all. I was looking up what was it? Content warnings for CreepyOS, but I couldn't find any. Maybe I didn't look hard enough, I'm not sure, but there shouldn't be anything too bad in here. Right? Right? Okay, cool. I'll wait for She to get here before I start anything, but dude, I've had my setup open for 2 hours. I've had VTube Studio running for 2 hours now, waiting for She to finish streaming. It's been a while. Like, I was waiting and then I went to eat lunch and then I came back and she's still streaming. I'm like, oh my god, we can't stream at the same time because she wants to watch my stream. Do I wait for She to show up or do I just start? Should we do this over a Discord call? Or do you guys want to be in chat? Because we can totally do this over a Discord call so I can showcase my pumpkins. Please? Please? Let me showcase the pumpkins for the world to see. Stop, cry, sob. You can join but can't speak. Damn, then pumpkin's not gonna be showcased in full. When will we get... I went through the effort of making 3 pumpkins and I'm not gonna get to use them this season. No, we did. Oh well, okay. It is 3:55. I'll wait till 4 minutes and then I'll start. Okay, let's start. Hello? Ooh, sound effects. Ooh. Oh, blowing dust. Ooh. Finally. You stand in the middle of your grandpa's little attic, dimly lit and inhabited by dust, spiders, and old air. Since you have the weird habit of breathing from time to time, a generous helping of that old air flows through your lungs. Feels a little odd. The best thing about this is that he died in his sleep. Who wouldn't want to end like that? There's a reason dying in your sleep is considered an absolute classic. It's quick, painless, and doesn't bother other people. Just imagine dying on the bus for a second. That would have been such a nuisance for the passengers. People would have to call their workplace to get in trouble with their boss. Maybe there would even be someone who has to pee and can't hold it in anymore. And all this just because you decided to die on the bus that day. A bang gets you out of that daydream. It came from downstairs. Your parents are throwing away all of your grandpa's stuff. They said it's mostly old things that nobody wants. You cringed at that. They sound so determined to be done with all of this debt stuff. Filled out the papers, have a little funeral, appetizers, maybe a few tears, throw away all of his things and sell the house. Done. You decided that you hate that. And with that determination came the memories of Grandpa's music. He would always play you his own songs. You remember distinctly that he wanted to make you a little CD with all his music one day. You try to remember the sound, but you're not too sure if you can. It's been so long. The only thing was that he never finished even one piece of music. It was all just a big bundle of snippets and ideas, verses without a chorus, choruses without a verse. After 74 years on this earth, he did not finish a single track, so your plan was to find his old computer and detangle that bundle to have something to remember him by. Something solid. Something real. In your hands, you have a little USB stick, ready to welcome those memories and preserve them for you. Trick or treat! That came from the front door downstairs. Yes, that is correct. You're rummaging around in the files of a dead man on Halloween of all days. You decide to make the best of it. His old desk is sleeping under a blanket of dusk. To the right, you see many boxes, his final records, he loved those. Some old books and notes, also drawers filled with unorganized pens and paper. What are you gonna do? Hello, Grandpa? Quit game. What happens if I just quit game? Oh! Oh, that happens! We loaded back up. They have like really good, what do you call it? Like the dust appearing right after the you know, that's really good. I really like that. A lot of dust, pens, and little notes. This one is funny. Da da do 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 dee dee do 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 do. You could have loaded instead of skipping back. Well, it's okay. It's not that far along. Is this a note for one of his melodies? How would anybody remember how to sing this? Check records. So many cool records. You like the ones without any text on the front the most. They feel mysterious and obscure. Like you're the first person to find this hidden treasure. No answer. He's still dead, apparently. Whoa. You force the old computer down on the desk. Clouds of dust rise out of every last crevice. It's unbearable. You decide to open the window. Much better. You rid the monitor of its dust layer, plug in the computer, and pull up a rusty old chair. You sit down and take a closer look at the machine. Why is my tongue getting tied? Ah. The plastic turned yellow over the years, and the mouse still has one of those weird little balls in it. You grab it firmly and hope the computer will turn on. You can't wait to hear those songs. But first, you need to find them. With a click, something happens. Welcome, user 666! Loading. What's going on? This is odd. CreepyOS? You've never heard of this strange system before. The desktop doesn't really make sense either. Could this computer be broken? All the icons seem to be non-functional. Pro-virus, not antivirus? You try using the mouse, but nothing happens. Is it broken? Hey stranger, where do you come from? Well, that's unexpected. Some kind of green blob appears on the screen. This is getting stranger by the second. You're not sure what to make of this. You know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? Shmorby! It reminds me of Schmorby. Your internet guide, Schmorby. Why are you screaming? Hello, are you some kind of assistant? Assistant? How rude! So you're some kind of advanced AI? You seem to be some kind of ugly blob! You seem like a cool cat! Oh, stop it, you! Human! You're making me blush! I'm a dungeon slime! My name is Slushy, the greatest adventurer of the OS! Wait, are you actually real? I guess it's a little confusing for the brain of a human. In a nutshell, what you see in front of you is the future of the spook business. I am a creeper. My job is to scare humans. That's what gives us creepers energy. You know the old guard had real dungeons or other creepy places like graveyards and dark churches. But nowadays humans like to stay in a seated position in front of a screen like this one. What is this, Monsters Inc? Ah yes, we need to make them scream so we can turn that into energy and power our city. So to survive, we had to adapt. You want me to believe in ghosts? You want me to believe ghosts are real and that they live in my grandpa's PC? Oh, so that's who you are! So that wrinkly human was your grandpa? I was wondering where he went. We haven't been activated for a while now. Say, is it true that humans do something called taxes every year? Why do you want to know all this stuff about me? Aren't you supposed to scare me? Well, don't tell anybody, but I want to know everything about the outside world. I want to be a great adventurer and see all the faraway places of the world. You're a ghost, right? Why don't you just go and travel the world? Human! I am a dungeon slime, not a ghost. Anyways, it's not that simple, sadly. When a creepers are born. Is that a typo? When creepers are born, they are bound to their domain. For my kind, that has always been dungeons. But humans don't have any dungeons anymore because they are boring. You sense a sadness in his words. Slushy seems to have a desire to be free, like humans. Whoops, humans. So I was born in this new operating system and I can never leave and see the pyramids, hear the ocean, feel the sand, or visit a real dungeon. Instead, I am stuck here with a strange sound, a very tiny ghost appears. It seems like Slushy isn't the only creeper in this PC. Can you feel the terror, human? Is your blood already boiling because of the agony? Or rather, is it freezing cold from the chilling? I mean, your blood, it's freezing in your body, so to speak. Too scared to talk, huh? I hate it. Why did I give it that voice? Boogie! Oh, human. This is only the beginning of your descent into agony. It's pure to terror. I hope you can still think straight after being paralyzed by the spooky shivers of the darkness. This tiny little ghost seems to be trying to scare you. You're not sure though. If it really is, it's very ineffective. Quit game! Quit game again? I'm sorry, what is this? Ah! The human smoke! That's kinda scary. I mean, what? You can't follow? Well then, let me show you the true horrors of this operating system. My voice is gonna shift so much for this character because I don't know what I'm doing. Boogie, please. You think it's a normal computer? Well, take a look at the spookypaint.exe. How about painting your pictures but you only have one color? Blood red! That's very odd. Disturbingly odd, right, human? You can also take a good look at Spooky XL, where all your hard work is shifted around a maddening maze. Ha ha ha! To be honest, I don't really use Excel that much. Oh, okay. But humans do their taxes and all that with stuff, isn't it? Well, I do my taxes, but not with Excel. I see! So you do your taxes. How about our trusty friend, the Spooky Calculator, then? Where all the equations are. Wrong. Just a little off. Can you feel it, Who-Man? The spookiness, I mean the terror, the darkness? Slushy, can you feel the energy from the scared little Who-Man? Not really, Boogie. I think the Who-Man is having trouble understanding what any of this even is, Boogie. What this is? Haha! I can tell you what this is, Who-Man! It's... Boogie, don't do this. It's completely hopeless! I'm a failure and I'll never be a real creeper! Boogie, stop being so hard on yourself. Easy for you to say. You're not the one trying to creep this human, and it seems to be totally scared of you. But when I entered, nothing, nada. It's useless, Slushy. I'm a lost cause. Come on, Boogie. It's not that bad. Really? Yeah, I mean... Tell her, Who-Man? Absolutely, I felt like I was in serious danger. Like, yes, totally. And what part scared you the most? Getting lost in that maze was scary. The paint? Absolutely, I mean, that's totally creepy. The maze? Are you really sure? You sound unsure, Who-Man. Was it really scary? So tough to choose? I mean, the calculator was interesting. Slushy! Do you know what this means? What is it? The Who-Man is lying! It's over for me. What is there left to do for me? This is tough. You feel kind of bad for the little ghost. Randomly, your nose starts to itch. You deform your face to prevent a sneeze. Who-Man? Oh, what is it doing, Slushy? I don't know. It looks like the human is about to... There it is. You feel relieved. Wow, what is that? A sneeze, Boogie. What? Okay, that kind of scared me. Why though? I don't know, it was kind of loud. Well, I think it was a very normal volume for a sneeze. That's scary though, isn't it? It's just a sneeze, Boogie. Here I am, trying to do my job scaring humans, and what happens? I'm shivering from a sneeze. I'm gonna go back to my place and face the reality. There's no future for me in real creeping. Farewell, human. It is not your fault. What a world. And with that, the little ghost vanished into the depths of the system. Slushy looks like he has experienced this many times already. Wow, that was wild. Quit game. Quit game. So tempting. You know, really react the same way as your grandpa. He would also always be confused by Boogie's eccentric spooks, but he would listen to her nonetheless. Seems like Slushy had a connection to your grandpa. Maybe you should tell him what happened. Tell Slushy about your grandpa and his music. You tell Slushy about your grandpa and the day he died. How the phone rang, how your dad cried, how your mom stressed about a million little things, and how you ended up here in this house, feeling like you have to clean up after someone's passed. The little creeper gets very quiet, but listened carefully to everything you had to say. He realizes that he also lost a friend. Oh, this is terrible! He was such a kind human! He would always be here to check all of Boogie's crazy ideas, and he would tell me about all those faraway places that I'd love to see. Oh no! Boogie is gonna be devastated about this. She's already unstable from earlier. Slushy and Boogie really seem to know your grandpa. You ask Slushy about your grandpa's music. So strange. I never saw him make any music on this computer. We will never know anyway, since this computer is haunted. All files are sealed away. What in the world does that mean? Can't you give me access to the hard drive to search for the songs? It's not possible, Who-Man. A few years ago, this OS has been installed by our Dungeon Lord. Boogie and I are just lowly creepers that got shipped with it. We have no power over anything under the surface. That makes your stomach turn. You need those songs. You know they have to be here somewhere. You remember when you were just a little kid, sitting right here with your grandpa. He played you a song he made just for you. You can't remember the sound of it exactly. It makes you mad. For my favorite grandkid, he would say, and you would say, but I'm your only grandkid! And the two of you would be laughing and singing. There has to be a solution. You share the story with Boogie. Who-Man, that is a beautiful story! You're lucky to be talking to the biggest adventurer of all time, Slushy the Slime. Mark my words, I will find a way to find those lost songs. You'll hear them again and keep the memory of the wrinkly human alive. The little guy is hyped up and so are you. That make the hairs on your arms stand up. Enthusiastically, you ask Slushy about his plan. The plan? Well... The deafening silence. You can see the little slime thinking of something on the spot. We're gonna need some energy. You wonder how he would getting energy without anybody to spook. You ask the slime what he thinks. It's not the Dark Ages anymore. We have some energy from other means. That sounded a little mysterious. You sense a secret. You have enough energy? What's the big deal then? Why does the ghost try so hard? Boogie? Oh, she's a perfectionist when it comes to creeping. She works on her programs all night. She believes in the art of creeping, a real connection between the Who-Man and the creeper. Seems a little jumpy for a ghost, right? Don't underestimate her, Who-Man! But yes, she is a little jumpy. But I won't allow any disrespect in our realm. Boogie is a dreamer and an artist. More of a planner than an actual performer. She struggles with that, but she is the right creeper for our plan. Boogie is gonna be our hacker. Wow, the little ghost is a hacker? You can't help but look a little skeptic. They wrote skeptic wrong. They wrote septic instead of skeptic. Yep, and a damn good one as well. But Boogie is in crisis right now, so we need to be careful and convince her. Oh shoot! Oh my god! Thank you! Thank you for the raid! Hello, welcome! Wait, is it Shua or Shua? I'm not sure how to read your name, but thank you for the raid, oh my gosh! Welcome, welcome! My name is Mikori, and I'm a dog that happens to know how to draw. I'm playing Spooktober entries right now. Shava is good. Oh, okay, cool. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Nobody knows more about this system than her. Without Boogie, there's no way to find those songs. Oh, you were also playing spooky games from Itch. I see. Okay, but where is she? She no. A little twitch in the face of the slime. He pulls his cap down just a little bit. It's that secret again. Slushy, what's going on? You're not telling me something. Human, you have to understand. There's one thing that us creeps treasure more than anything in this world. Your hygiene, your bank accounts, your cars, right? Just tell me what's up, Slushy. The thing we treasure most in this world is our pride. Believe it or not, but I also had a family once. And it was actually my grandpa who always told me to be adventurous and curious about the world outside. We were proud creepers for centuries. Even had our own little dungeon. Context, she and Miko made the game for Spooktober. Thank you for the context, eh? Because that would be, like, really weird if we didn't have context on that. Like, we're selling this game that we didn't make. Just a very big fan of myself. Self-love, self-love. Love to see it. It was a wine cellar, nothing big, but humans came all the time to get bottles of wine. Oh, thank you for following. We would move things around, make scary voices, and blow cold air into their faces. You should have seen their reactions. They kept trying to be faster and fumbled around, dropping bottles. That was such fun. But the world of creeping changed so fast. In the blink of an eye, 400 years in fact, everything was suddenly digital. 400 years? That's insane. How old is he? You think Slushy is still a kid in a world of creeping? That's crazy. Suddenly, people met a strange place called online. Stuff like your mailbox and your calendar became something called an app. And just like that, people stopped going places. Being a creeper became very challenging. There were less people to spook. That's when the Lord started the digital initiative. The youngest, like me and Boogie, have been put to work in these operating systems to generate our energy. Wow, sounds like Slushy doesn't even want to be here. That's a little sad, leaving your home and legacy behind to work inside of a computer. Again, the cat wanders down into his face. His pride is hurt. I'm gonna rename my trash icon Pizzapel. You tell Slushy how sorry you are. With that, the cap goes up again, just a little. You try to tell him why people are mesmerized by screens, but you're having trouble explaining it. Maybe it's because you can't explain it. You stumble your words for a while and then you stop trying. The room turns silent for a second and you ask Slushy about Boogie. What are we gonna do? That's what I wanted to tell you. I'm gonna take you to Boogie, but if I do, I have to show you something that hurts our pride every day. Our workplace. That doesn't sound so bad. You imagine a little digital dungeon or something like that. It's bad, human, but it helps us to survive. Oh, and also I'm technically not allowed to show this place to you. It's considered treason because it shows the under the hood stuff, you know? And then Slushy seems to start at some little executable. Human, I'm gonna go ahead. Follow me through the door. What door? Oh boy. The door. Oh, it opens by itself. Ah! Human! What? Quit game? Why does quit game keep popping up? What in the name of heavens is this place? Human? Slushy? What are you doing, Slushy? Are you crazy? It's fine, Boogie. I think this human is a friend. Friend? This seems to be a kind of office cubicle. It's almost blindingly ugly. There's a single lonely desk in the middle of this desert mess. This is where the little ghost spends its time? That's depressing. You can't be serious! We're gonna get in so much trouble with the boss! You asked if this is supposed to be a cubicle? Wow, the human has seen too much! I'm panicking, help! Calm down, Boogie. We have to help him. This is about his grandpa. His grandpa? You mean the wrinkly human? Where is he? Slushy adjusts his little cap again. You take the time to slowly explain to Boogie what happened and why you search for that music. Wow! It's so sad. I love that old human. He looked so wrinkly. He inspired me to do the spooky music maker. It would not work because I had some trouble with spooking myself. I can't believe it's gone. Yeah, humans seem to have such a short life. That's kind of spooky. Tell me about it. It's so spooky. Music maker? So he did talk to Boogie about making music. Oh yeah! He said he missed making music. It was a long discussion because he insisted on software to be functional, which is not spooky at all. So naturally, I included some spooky functions, like random ghost sounds popping up. And of course, the only notes you could program were ghost notes. It's so sad he'll never be able to see the finished product. Boogie, you'll help us get the human music? But Slushy, we're not allowed. It's just too scary. Come on, Boogie, please help. This is your last chance to be brave. Wait, not last chance. This is your chance to be brave. Look at that human. He's just like us. We lost our family too. What would you be prepared to do for just a little memory of them? Boogie, I would do everything for my mom. That sentence felt like a seam, finally exploding after years of strain. I love my mom, and I never could really say goodbye to her. These dungeon lords just did whatever they wanted with us. I was taken away from my home, and I took it on the chin, even if I wanted to stay. That's right, Boogie. And now it's our time to take something away from them. Yes. 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 Well? It's scary. The Dungeon Lord will notice if we access the system. That's right, Boogie. You can do it. Trust me. I believe in you. Besides, you're the best hacker in the realm. The Lords won't even notice you poking around the system. Well, I am a glorious hacker. Anticipation in the air. A moment of silence while the little ghost seems to form something in her head. It won't be easy for a pro like me. It will be a walk in the park. If we are fast, we can make it undetected. Yeah! Finally, an adventure after my taste. This is great. The little creepers are the best. Okay, so what's the plan? I'm gonna try to access the old routines of the system. In other words, the old folders of your grandpa. We'll take it from there and see where the songs are. Do you have a space device, human? Back to the head scratching. Oh, maybe she meets your USB stick. You wave it in front of the monitor. Perfect, human. The little ghost cracks her knuckles and starts working on the computer. It's a strange spectacle. The PC hums a strange song of data and memory, and then... Whoa! What happened, Boogie? This is scary! What is it? I've got the whole system open. Am I really good at this stuff? Wow, Boogie, that's awesome! A stream of data, almost like a river flowing through the little cubicle. Look at this! Files everywhere! Files of my programs, folders, and a cubicle as well! Whoa, that's kind of freaky! Just be careful, Boogie! This is... Boogie is lost, deep in her thoughts. What is it? It's everything! All of displays put into a list sorted alphabetically. And everything has a file size and a name. It's fascinating. Wow! You see these big streams of data, executables, and system files. Everything that makes this machine tick is right in front of you. You take a very careful look at everything. Two of those files especially catch your attention. You decide to make a mental note. There's something about them. Boogie continues her quest and tends to the keyboard again. Bingo, human! I found a folder! Wow! It's called Afternoon Sessions and it contains over 400 audio files. That must be it! Grandpa would always make music in the afternoon when he was done with the boring part of the day. Boogie actually did it! Open them, Boogie! We want to hear the wrinkly songs! That doesn't sound good. What happened? Oh no! The folder is password protected. We have no access. A password? Why would Grandpa use a password for this stuff? Do you know it, human? You don't. What now? You can't think of anything, but you refuse to give up at this point. Human? The little creepers are anticipating your answer, but silence gives you away. You got nothing. You don't know, human? You plead with Boogie. There has to be another way. I'm so sorry, human. You feel awful. Here you are, trying to find something wholesome, something important to you. You even dragged these little creepers into this mess with you. You came so far, but now you've got nothing to show for it. Tried so hard. Wait, no, I forgot the lyrics to the song. In the end, it doesn't even matter. No! This is not the end of the line. We will not leave this place without those songs. Well, but how? The human doesn't know the password. Well, the human has to think. Come on, human, you can do it. Think. Slushy's right, human. Your time is now. This is it. I will give you the control over the mouse and keyboard. A privilege humans would normally never get. Make it count, human. You are touched by the creepers' big hearts. They did this for you and get nothing in return. And for the first time, you can actually use the computer. The empty field in front of you awaits an idea. What could the password be? Uh-oh. That don't sound good. The monitor trembles, a dark shape emerges out of the subroutines of the system. Boogie! What are you doing, you incapable little pest? Ah! It's the Lord of our dungeon, Harry! Harry! Answer me, you fool! Oh, me? Why did I sound like Mickey for a second? Oh, me? I'm just working? Today I'm writing wrong ingredients into some human food blog recipes. You're becoming more and more Mickey. I'm crying. You little maggot. I can see that you're rummaging around in our system routines. Ah! This is the last time you've disobeyed me, Boogie. This is it! My life is over! What have I done to deserve this? I'm just a little ghost! Silence, Boogie. And you, Slushy, don't even get me started. A standoff. Slushy looks angry and fed up with this Harry. That entity is fuming with rage and a blind fit of pure anger. He didn't even notice you yet. But his look shifts, slowly but surely, until those pupils stop at your visage and becomes as big as two hockey pucks. Is this? Oh no! Ahoo, man! You've done it now! Treason! Treason! Moogie, Slushy! Wah! I sentence you to deletion! Wah! You're a bully, Harry! You can't call yourself a real creeper! You have no honor! Why am I becoming more and more like Mickey? Do I just stop? Do I just stop trying to make noises? Sounds? Do I read normally? Is that better? Deletion? Is he gonna hurt them? Human! that means he will erase us from the system. Erase us from existence. But I'm still so young. But first, tell me exactly what you did. But boss, please! We just wanted to save these files for the human. You see, his grandpa. Silence! Ah! You're cooperating with a human? Well, it's a very dramatic way of saying it, but... Yes, we are! What did you say, you ugly little blob? Hey, Slushy, it's a dungeon slime, not a blob. You heard me, Harry! You will no longer oppress us. We had a life, and you just took it away from us. You dare to oppose me? Yes, I do. We want to make our own decisions and live a carefree life. We're running things now. Boogie has full access to the system. You're just puny imps made for one purpose only, my energy. But that's over now. Boogie! What? Format the system and erase your green friend. What? I will let you live if you do it. Boogie? Do it. But... Listen to me, you useless bedsheet. You will obey my orders and get the privilege to keep on living in your little cubicle. But Yes? I hate that cubicle, you ugly butt! Boogie? Wow, Boogie is so cool! What did you just say to me? I said ugly butt! I may not... my throat is dying. I need a drink of water. I'm playing this game for like 43 minutes and my throat is already gone. I may not be good at insults, but I'm a proud creeper. And I'm most definitely not a bedsheet. I am Boogie, the ghost, a spooky artist. We're done with your games, Harry, and I will contain your program to a partition because I never want to see your ugly butt face again, you hear me? Boogie, you're the best! Look at you telling Harry what's what, and you're not even scared! Oh, I'm very scared. In the middle of the monologue, I suddenly forgot how to breathe and kind of panicked. But I finished what I had to say anyway. Because I won't be enslaved by you anymore, Harry, you butt person! Sorry for the bad words. What now? Something happened while Boogie held her monologue. Try to do anything now. Ah! I revoked your access, Boogie. Now you can't do anything anymore. I will delete you. I will delete that green slime boy and I will delete these stupid songs from the face of this operating system. No! Oh, it's true. I can't access anything anymore. Say your last words. The start of the timer. Everything will be gone when that timer expires. You fear that this is the end of it all. In a flash, you experience this whole crazy evening again. You see the yellow plastic of the computer, that ugly operating system. It's hopeless. Farewell, human. I don't want to die. You see the little slime that encouraged his friend to stand up for herself. You see your grandpa and you see yourself beside him. He looks at you as if you're the only thing in the world at that moment. Human! Boogie's voice echoes through the foggy memory. They forgot an apostrophe S. The password! You still have access! Grandpa hands you a little guitar as a gift. She's right, human! Save your songs! Grandpa says, for my favorite grandkid. And then laughter. Farewell, human! You're not half bad, you know. Farewell, human friend! Try to remember! Suffer! Grandpa did so much for you. He must have really loved you. Enter your name. Strange sounds from the depths of all this arose. What is happening? The files are all there and so much stuff! You won't have enough time, human! In a trance, you copy the whole folder to your USB stick. It's such a close call that you really just go through the motion without thinking, and then... It's a little later. Dust is starting to settle. It's home on the old computer again. You haven't touched it since your crazy adventure, and you think it will stay that way forever. Because you got what you came for. You pull up your smartphone. You really got away with all of your grandpa's songs. The transfer to your smartphone is almost finished. You got what you came for. The file names tell you nothing. Even if you knew those songs once, you just kind of forgot about them. But here they are, in the digital flesh, hundreds of little memories preserved. You got what you came for. And also a little more. Let's see if it's worked. Navigate through the files of your phone and take a look at them. There are 2 more that you managed to copy over. It's a good thing that you made a mental note back when you saw the system folders. In a daze, you managed to grab these files and transferred them to your stick as well. So time to start them! And with a little beep and bloop, 2 familiar shapes emerge, this time inside your trusty little smartphone. Slushy and Boogie! Human? What is this? Well, where are we? Boogie? Slushy! Human? We're alive! I can't believe it! It's a Christmas miracle! Halloween, but yes, Boogie! I am so glad we are here! Human! You saved us? But how? You explain your little side mission to get these adorable creeps out of that tyrannical operating system. Wow, so the human is not stupid after all! Impossible! But yet here we are! They sound like Pokemon. Yeah, a little. You tell them you don't want to listen to the songs without them. You saved us, human! And we are in your smartphone! Does that mean? Slushy moves his cap up so far he almost drops it. He realizes what this means for him. We can see the whole wide world? You can take us to the pyramids, castles in the hills, Stonehenge, a pub. We can finally see a human do his taxes. Wow! We can finally visit our family? Yes, they can. You got them in your pocket and you will take them everywhere they want to go. Wow! Human! Thank you! You're our best friend in the whole world! What a strange day. You talk to these little ones for a while. In the next months, you will grow closer. Together, you will see many people and places, always ready for the next adventure. But first, you press play. Wow! Oh, Boogie, be quiet! It's one of the songs! Ah, it's kinda scary, no? Shush! It sounds different than you can remember, but now it all comes back. Everybody gets very quiet and listens carefully. Grandpa has the stage. Let's not talk anymore for today. Let's dance. Is that it? Wow, that was so... It closed by itself! It closes itself! Ah! I was waiting for the title screen, but okay. That was so cute. Do I play one more game? Are you guys up for another game? Or should I end it today? It's been an hour. What do you think? About CreepyOS, that was so damn cute. It was so wholesome. I think I'll end it today. I'll have today be just CreepyOS because I want to go lay down and think about Boogie uh and Slushy, but also I don't think my throat can last for longer because I went too hard voicing Boogie. Because I made Boogie sound like this, like I don't think that was good for my throat at all. Like towards the end, somewhere in the middle, I started making Boogie sound like that, and I'm like, yeah, not good, bad throat. I'm gonna go listen back to this entire thing and cringe so hard at how I voiced them. I hope I wasn't too annoying reading things out loud. Like, I hope I read them out loud okay. And yeah, that was really cute. I hope this game. I'm saying I hope a lot. But yeah, I hope this game gets really good ratings because it was done really well, especially with the story was like nice, simple, sweet, short, sweet, simple. But not that that's bad. It's actually pretty good. Like they wrote it really well, and the progression is also really neat. What else? But what really takes the cake is the use of the sound effects. Very good. Very, very good. But yeah, I'm gonna go rate the game and then go lay down. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for keeping me company, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Around, what time? Around 8 to 9 a.m. my time. That would be what time? PST. That would be 6 or 7 PST, probably. Probably. Don't quote me on it. Just check the Discord server. You'll know when I go live. Bye!